Want to learn how to add professional looking borders to your photos? Would you like to have IPTC information automatically added to your exported photos? Want to learn where to find Lightroom plugins? Watch this video for the best tips and tricks using Adobe Lightroom Classic. Hey, what's up, fellow photographers? I'm Frank Pelly from Frank Pelly Photography. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm a professional wildlife photographer, and on my channel I will be posting videos from Lightroom, tips and tricks to improve your photography every second Wednesday. You will learn how to be a better photographer from my channel. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified for the new content when it's posted. Okay, the first step is to find out where all the Lightroom plugins are. And many of you may not be aware, but Jeffrey Friedels has a blog. And on his blog, he's got plugins for Lightroom, how to export, publish, all sorts of information on there. And I really urge you to have a look at it. And if you're looking for the plugins, he is the main man for Lightroom plugins. So have a look at his site and download the plugins and enjoy. So now that you know where the plugins are, let's go ahead and install it into your Lightroom Classic. Open your Lightroom. As you see, I have mine open on my desktop here, and come up to your file and come down, and you'll see an area here for your plugin manager. Click on the plugin manager, and a box opens up, and on the left hand side you'll see add. And click on the add, and remember to find out where you've got all your plugins. As you see, I have a variety of plugins here for my Lightroom, and just remember where it is and find out the plugin that you want. In this case, we're gonna I have two that we're going to work with. We're going to use with the LRMOGRIFY, and I have that already installed, and the other one is the Flickr Lightroom plugin, and I have that installed. But again, it's very simple. You know, when you need to add, you just kind of highlight that, and you can just add the plugin, and it will automatically add it to your Lightroom account. In this case, I already have everything added into my system. I don't need to do anything, so I'm just going to kind of cancel and get out of here, and we'll go on to the next step. Now that you have your Lightroom plugins installed and onto your system, let's go and open up the account that we want to work with. In this case, we're going to be working with a Flickr account. I'm just going to right click on my settings, and I want to edit. I just want to show you how I have mine set up for exporting the images. And we're just going to start. Step one is file naming. I rename all mine with the Flickr export, and I'll just show you what I do here. I put in Flickr because I want to know where that particular file has been exported to. In case I see it on the internet somewhere or someone's using that file, I'll know where that file came from. And it just makes it easier for the web searches to find your images also. It's going to be called Flickr. It's going to take my title, which is going to come from IPCT in Lightroom, and the file name. So in this case, it's going to be Flickr CrossFox with 6 kits. Wild 3695 JPEG. And so what I've done is once you do that, you can save your exports or you can update them. In this case, everything is correct, so I'm just going to cancel out of that. So that was my step one. The second step is going to be your image sizing. I only upload 800 pixels. Some people do larger, but I'm 800 pixels up to my Flickr account. Then step 3 will be sharpening for the screen, and I only sharpen for the screen at just the standard amount. You've got a option of low, standard, or high. Standard is, I find, is more than enough when I go up to the Flickr. Next is the metadata. I leave all my metadata on my images. I don't take anything off. You have the option to do that. Watermarking is going to be done through Mammography. And as you can see, I have Mammography installed, and if you don't see this on your system, your Mammography is not installed properly, and you need to do that in order to use the next few steps that we're going to be talking with. And in there, it's going to be your outer borders, inner borders, graphic watermarks, text annotations. You can resize canvas. There's just a whole variety of things you can do with your MOGRIFY and your photos on exports. So in this case, what we're doing is we're just going to be doing the Flickr. I want to put a nice professional looking border onto it. And so what I've done is I've gone and pre-done everything here. It's 25 pixels for the top 3 borders. The very bottom is 100 pixels. I use a light gray color. And so that's going to be your MOGRIFY outer border step 1. Now we go to MOGRIFY inner border, and I wanted to put just a fine white line in there, 1 pixel, and it's a white. It's going to be 100%. Now you can change all these colors. Same thing with the outer border and the gray. You can change them just by clicking on your color option here. And again, in this case, I'm just going to use my white. So it's a 1 pixel all the way around. And let me just close these off to make things a little bit simpler so we can kind of follow through. And then my next one is MOGRIFY graphical watermarks. And this is where I put my watermark signature in here. And you can choose your file folder that you store your signatures in and have them included here. And in this case, it's got your path. You can click on that and choose where your folder is. And in my case, I'll just walk you through. It's on Frank's documents, and the little beach ball is turning. So let's just go in here. And again, here's I have a white high-res PNG file is what I use in there. And you just click on that and you select it and it automatically inserts it. I want to put it onto the lower right-hand corner. And it's going to resize it. You can check this on and off, but again, as I figured this out for you ahead of time, resizing your watermark 25% of the shortest edge, and that'll work out just nicely for your images when you upload them. It's going to have a horizontal inset of 5 pixels, vertical 5 also. Overlay is going to be your normal. And so that's your MOGRIFY graphical watermark. Next step is text annotations, and here you can add a variety of all IPCT information that can be put into your description box here. In this case, all I'm using for this, kind of keeping things simple, I just wanted to have just the title at the bottom of my photo because all the other information is already uploaded to Flickr. It's going to be in the center of my image. And that's pretty well it, So those information you can kind of just go back through. You can play with the sizes of the borders, and just for your edification, we'll just go through it again here. 25 pixels, all 3 borders except for the bottom. It's going to be 100. Color is going to be gray. Next step is your inner border, 1 pixel, white. Again, colors can be changed. Then you go down, you can include your graphic signature, your watermark, if you so choose. Resize 25% of the shortest edge. 5 pixel insert from horizontal vertical. Next step is you come down and add text annotations. In this case, I'm keeping it simple. I'm just including a title. And how you can do that is you can just click on the tokens and you have basic information. All this information can be included. In case all I'm using is just the title for it, and let me just just went in there, and that's it. It's going to be included in the center, and I'm just going to save that. So basically, you've now preset a template for your Lightroom Flickr exports, and once this is done, there's nothing else for you to do. Every photo you upload to it would automatically have that information. And let me just go. These photos have been uploaded, and let's show it to you on Flickr. So as you see, we've put the border. It's 25 pixels on 3 edges. It's 100 pixels on the bottom. I've put the CrossFox kit as the title. There is my graphic signature on the right bottom corner. It's 25% of the narrowest edge. And so you see, it just makes it very simple, very professional looking image, and that's the start of it for you. If you have any trouble with the settings from this video, just please put them in the questions below, and I will get to you and answer it as quickly as possible. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe, share this with your friends, and hit the like button so I'll know to make more videos like this. And I'll see you next time. And we will be working with an Instagram. A little bit more complicated than this, but stay tuned.